the representatives of the Department of Tourism, led by the Honorable, stop using the word honorable, all right. The Undersecretary of Tourism himself, Mr. Benito Bong Begson Jr. We have also representatives from the Philippine Olympic Committee. We have representatives from the Philippine Sports Commission. I would personally also like to extend a warm welcome to some distinguished mayors who have come all the way from their respective municipalities and towns to be here with us this evening. And also a special warm welcome to my friends from the media and all you distinguished guests both in the sports and tourism industry. It is of course with great pride and honor that I stand before you here tonight to greet you on the occasion of the first Sports Tourism Awards. This event, perhaps it may be long overdue, is to recognize the efforts of sport events organizers, sports associations, government agencies, tourism councils, and many more bodies that have staged successful sports tourism events throughout the Philippines. I must also take pride in saying that the origin of such an awards started with the Sports Tourism Forum, which began in 2004. And we have some pioneers here with us this evening. I'd like to acknowledge Ms. Cynthia Carrion. Cynthia, take a stand. Cynthia is still very active in the sports tourism industry. She was extremely useful, supportive as the Undersecretary for Sports and Wellness in the Department of Tourism during her tenure there. I also like to acknowledge Princess Galura, whom I would like to greet personally. Welcome, Princess. Thanks for your support. Princess have gone a long way since 2004, I'm sure. No? Well, the Sports Tourism Forum started in 2004, held first in Cebu. It was done in preparation for Cebu City in regards to hosting of these Southeast Asian Games in 2005. And from there we moved on to Subic, we moved on to Bacolod to hold similar forum. And this forum was it's a one-day, two-day affair, which basically gave inputs to the local organizers into organizing sports events. It also gave inputs how to squeeze sponsors for every single centavo which you need for hosting of the events. And from these three cities, we went further north and south. We went to Clark, we went to Davao, we went to Cagayan de Oro, Tawak, and even Puerto Princesa. However, I must state also that there were some local establishments and local cities, municipalities we went to that did not quite appreciate what sports could do for the country, for their municipality, for their region. And we were practically quite, probably not, just to put it mildly, not so satisfied with the reception we had. We tried our best to convey the message that sports is good for the economy. It fills up the hotels, it fills up the restaurants when you do sports tourism events. And it also developed the youth and prepare them for a better future. At least you won't have kids roaming in the streets, get themselves addicted to drugs. They can be trained as a potential athlete, and then when they reach stardom, well, they might have another problem with drugs, but that's a different story altogether anyway. So tonight I am deeply encouraged, together with the rest of my organizing committee, for the response we had received for these Sports Tourism Awards throughout the country. The large numbers of nominations was indeed overwhelming. And in closing, I would like to say that in the true spirit of sportsmanship, unfortunately, we could only give one medal away in each event, but there will be a lot more Sports Tourism Awards in future years. We'd like to make it bigger and better next year, and I would just like to thank you all for supporting me and the rest of the team for this first ever Sports Tourism Awards.